Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to talk about 6 early signs in dating that show a relationship might not last. Dating and relationships can be tricky, which is probably why many of you are watching this. But in the beginning, things shouldn't be too complicated. Here are 6 early signs that things might not work out or that the relationship isn't heading in a good direction. 1. Lack of attraction. Now, the first 2 signs I'll talk about might seem like they go against each other, but stick with me. The first one is that there's no attraction. Is attraction everything? No, but I think it needs to be there at least a little bit. There are different types of attraction, everyone is drawn to different things. It's not just about looks, there's physical attraction, sexual attraction, emotional attraction, and more. But sometimes, there's just no attraction at all, and while that's unfortunate, it's important to recognize it. You can't really force yourself to like someone. You might think, this is a really nice girl, but I'm just not into her, or this guy is great, but I don't feel any attraction to him. Attraction can grow over time, but in the beginning, there should be at least some level of attraction. 2. Relationship based only on physical attraction. This one might seem like it contradicts the first point, but hear me out. If your relationship is only based on physical or sexual attraction, it probably won't last long. Physical attraction and that initial excitement don't last forever, they're like short-term ingredients in a relationship. If that's all your relationship is built on, it's likely to fizzle out once the newness fades. This can look like casual hookups, friends with benefits, or any situation where you're just enjoying physical attraction without a deeper connection. If all you like about someone is how they look or the time you spend in bed, that's not enough to build a lasting, fulfilling relationship. Attraction might get you interested in someone, but it's not enough to keep you there. Who you are as a person, how you think, and how you feel matters a lot, especially in a romantic relationship. 3. Not spending time together or barely communicating. This one might seem obvious, but you'd be surprised. For a relationship to grow, you need to spend time together and communicate regularly to get to know each other and see if you're compatible. If they're always too busy to see you or have a lot of excuses for why they can't hang out, it's a sign to politely move on. The same goes for inconsistent communication. Regular and consistent communication is essential for building a strong connection and trust. If someone is barely talking to you, it might mean they're not that interested, your communication styles don't match, or they're not really committed. Whether they're playing hot and cold games or just aren't good at communicating, it's an early sign that this probably isn't going to work out. 4. Constant arguing. If you're always fighting when you're dating, that's not a good sign for a long-term relationship. Ongoing arguments that don't get resolved can lead to exhaustion, resentment, and distrust between you. Healthy relationships need good communication, ways to solve problems, and the ability to find common ground. If arguments keep happening without resolution, it can mean there's a deeper issue with compatibility that makes the relationship hard to sustain. Especially if this is happening early on, when you're just starting to date, it's not a great start. Just to be clear, though, having some disagreements early on doesn't necessarily mean the relationship won't last, it can actually be a chance for growth and understanding. Conflict is normal in all relationships, but constant fighting at the beginning should be kept to a minimum. 5. Unrequited love. Unrequited love is when one person's feelings aren't returned, which can be an early warning that a relationship won't last. Mutual feelings and emotional investment are important for a healthy relationship. If one person isn't interested or emotionally available, it creates an imbalance and puts strain on the relationship. Love can't just go one way. You can invite someone to care about you, but you can't make them feel the same way. Just because you have strong feelings doesn't mean they will too. This imbalance can be a sign that the relationship doesn't have the staying power to last long term. 6. Mismatched values, this means you're just not on the same page and maybe never will be. It's nice if you both love the same music, movies, or have the same hobbies, but what about the bigger stuff? Things like core values, finances, family, lifestyle, spirituality, and what you both want out of life are really important. People often try to overlook these differences and make things work, but these are the core things that need to line up for a relationship to last. Values shape our beliefs, priorities, and goals. When there are big differences in these key areas, like how you want to live your life, your views on religion, family, or career goals, it can lead to conflicts and problems down the line. Building a lasting relationship means aligning on what's important to both of you. It's important to talk openly and honestly to understand each other's perspectives and try to find common ground. But sometimes, there's just no common ground to be found, and that's okay. It might just mean you're not meant to be together long term, and that's an early sign that the relationship isn't going to last. Alright, guys, that's all I have for today. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.